What's up, guys, and welcome to Myth-Busting Mondays, episode number 1 for Black Ops 7 Zombies. This is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you've got any myths that you would like to see featured in next week's episode, do make sure you leave them inside the comment section right now or at the end of the video, and we'll see which ones get featured next week. This week we have got an amazing show lined up for you guys, and we are back with full effect with Black Ops 7 Zombies. We're going to be showing you some incredible stuff today. So without a further ado, as always, smash that like button to support the episode. Subscribe if you are brand new to help us on the road to 1 million. And all you've got to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy Myth-Busting Mondays, episode 1 for Black Ops 7 Zombies. So all the myths from today's episode have been taken from Twitter because we had no previous episode to take them from, but obviously next week's will be taken from YouTube. So the first myth of today's show has been sent in by Zomfan91. And Zomfan91 says, myth. There is an easier way for me to pack a punch earlier and get perks. It always seems to take so long to set up. And loads of pizza emojis. Man, that feels good to be back, doesn't it? Now, Zomfan, you are absolutely right. I think for a few people, without gobblegums and stuff, it does seem to take a little bit longer to pack a punch inside of this game and get set up for your games. And yes, there's absolutely an easier way to do this, where you can get a free Perkaholic, where you can get free pack a punch. So let's jump straight into it and let me show you. Okay, so welcome to our first myth of Black Ops 7 Myth-Busting Mondays. And yes, there is a way how we can get some insane stuff early on. Free Perkaholic, free pack-a-punch weapons. And it all comes down to these plants right here. So typically we just grow these normally and defend them from zombies, right? The longer you let the zombies not get to them, the better rewards we get. But we are going to place down toxic growth on this plant, and hopefully very quickly here we will see some insane stuff. Let's check this out. There we go. Instantly points and pack-a-punch crystals right there. Now normally you would not be seeing this, and like I said, it all comes down to toxic growth, our brand new field upgrade that we have inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. Of course, we had it in Cold War, we didn't have it in Black Ops 6, and now it returns with this special feature on the map Ashes of the Damned as well. You place it on those growing plants and it will constantly spit out free perks. It will spit out pack-a-punch crystals. You can get tier 2 pack-a-punch crystals, and you can get as many perks as you want as well. Let's jump forward a little bit right here inside of the gameplay and let's see where I managed to get up to. Okay, welcome back, guys. You can see that I'm only on round 6 right now, and I already have 7 perks from doing this toxic growth method. And I've got a pack-a-punch melee weapon, a pack-a-punch primary weapon, and a double pack-a-punched secondary weapon. This strategy is honestly insane to get you sorted really, really early on in the earlier rounds. So absolutely give this a go to make your games way, way easier. So there you go, Zomfan91. Thank you very much for sending that myth in over on Twitter. And that is how you get some insane loot very early on to make your games progress a lot faster. Brilliant myth there, brother, and let's go make our way over to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show has been sent in by FPS Psycho. This guy is a legend, and he goes on to say, can you use the Psych grenades against the white-eyed zombies between the POIs? Points of interest. And yeah, dude, one of my favorite things inside of the game right now are Psych grenades. If you've not used them, absolutely give them a go. There has to be some side Easter eggs based around these. So basically, Psych grenades, you throw them at a zombie, and it will turn into a turned zombie or a friendly zombie. It will last for about 5 or 10 seconds, and it will go on a killing spree, attacking the other zombies around the map for you. But can we use these inside of the points of interest roads between main areas of the map? Let's jump into a game right now, and let's go and check this out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back inside of our game right now on Ashes of the Damned. And we have side grenades inside of our invent. So let's go and make our way inside of one of the roads right now and see if we can get one of these random white-eyed zombies to actually get changed into a friendly with this grenade. Here we go. Let's check this thing out in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there we go. We've got 2. We've got a Ravager and a zombie right there that is now friendly, and I guess going helping us out, even though they're kind of just standing still. Oh, no, there we go. We got some. Oh, no, we got 3. We got 3. And no, it didn't seem to have an effect where they were killing other white-eyed zombies, but they definitely managed to turned and be our friendly friends. But that now begs the question, can we get the bear inside of here and make the bear friendly? I'll be back in a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back inside of here right now, round 22, and I'm trying to get a bear to spawn in, and apparently Bailey's telling me that there is one spawned into this area right now. So we've got 2 side grenades. We can give this another go on the bear enemy inside of this part of the map right now as well. I'm still waiting to see the bear. There it is. Okay, we have the bear in. Let's throw a Psych. Did it work? I don't think that worked. Let's try again on this bear right here. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. The eyes are green. And now we have a friendly bear going on an absolutely destroying zombie spree in front of our very eyes. So yeah, absolutely. Dude, if there is not a side Easter egg inside of these areas with a friendly bear, then Treyarch have done this incredibly wrong. Make sure you put in some crazy side eggs to do with these friendly bears, because that would be insane. So there you go. Yes, side grenades can turn all enemies inside of the POI areas, including the zombie bears. So there you go, FPS Psycho. Thank you very much for sending that myth in. You are an absolute legend, my friend. And let's go over to the next myth of today's show, which I think you guys will find very fascinating if you just found that one fascinating. And the next myth of today's show comes in from Ben Plays Games. This guy's also a legend. And he goes on to say, myth, side grenades can turn the final boss friendly for a few seconds. And a laughing emoji and 2 pizza emojis. Oh my goodness, why do I do this to myself? I'll be back in a minute in the final boss fight of Ashes of the Damned, where we're gonna see if we can turn the boss friendly with a side grenade. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are inside of the boss fight of Ashes of the Damned right now. I do have 2 side grenades inside of this game right here. So, without further ado, let's throw these side grenades and let's see if we can turn this boss friendly inside of the game. Here we go, let's check this out. To be fair, there's probably no way of knowing, but he is getting his rockets going off. I kind of feel like I missed him. Let's try this again, actually. Dude, I actually hit him. Wait. Wait. Bro, is he actually turned friendly? He's not doing anything. He's not doing any attacks at all inside of this game. And I definitely hit the top of his head with this. Is he he's not... Wait, what? He's doing nothing. And okay, he's finally letting rockets off. Weirdly, I think that might have actually worked. There's a part of me that thinks that he wasn't doing the attack for the right amount of time that the sight grenade would normally last for. So I'm gonna have to say, yes, maybe you can turn the final boss with a sight grenade, because he didn't do anything. Unless I'm so delusional of lack of sleep. I don't know, but either way, there you go. I hope you enjoyed me trying attempting that myth right there. Thank you very much to Ben for sending that myth in, man. You are a complete legend. And let's go make our way over to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show has been sent in by Double Liam, a return to the Ben Doyle era. Interesting name. And he goes on to say, can you use anywhere but here to escape the lockdown in the alchemy room in the Cosmodrome? Now, this is a very good myth. These are the types of myths that I really, really like. And it takes me back to the olden days with Black Ops 3, where this absolutely would have worked. With the likes of Black Ops 6, Treyarch definitely seemed to smooth things out a little bit and allow things like this to really not work. But I'm gonna keep my hopes up. We're gonna jump into the step right now. I'm gonna try anywhere but here. And fingers crossed, Treyarch are gonna let me do some crazy stuff inside of the game this year. Fingers crossed, right? Let's jump over to the game and let's go and check this out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next myth of today's show, where we are going to try and exit this Cosmodrome area with ABH, anywhere but here, which will teleport you to a random part of the entire map. Is it going to work? I don't know, but I've got my gobble gum ready, and without further ado, our step has begun, and let's see if we're going to do it! No! Treyarch, why would you let me use the freaking gobblegum, dude? What a waste. Normally, they lock it down where you're not even able to leave if you are in this situation. But, Bailey, you got one, right? If you've got one, you go. Let's see. Maybe I just got really, really, really unlucky. Where are you gonna go to? Let's check this out. ABH, you are gone, but you're behind me. Right, Treyarch have absolutely locked this down, unfortunately, where you can't leave areas of interest that you're supposed to be in at the time in certain lockdown situations. I'm actually really gutted about that, because we still had to use the gobblegums in our invent and we couldn't go anywhere. So Treyarch, thank you very much. Massively, massively appreciate that, you're legends. But there you go. No, you cannot leave the lockdown area with anywhere but here inside of the Ashes of the Damned Easter egg. Double Liam, thank you very much for sending that myth in today's episode. Good sir, you are an absolute legend. And without further ado, let's go make our way over to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show has been sent in by Riffnose. And Riffnose says, myth. If all 4 players use profit sharing and then activate gift card while in close proximity, each player will receive 120,000 points. Now, my goodness, if this works, this is the most broken money glitch we've ever had in Zombies up to this point. If you aren't aware, gift card is our brand new gobblegum inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. You activate it, you get 30,000 points instantly. And profit sharing is a gobblegum that when you have active, all the money that you earn also gets shared with other players around you. So if we've got both of these active at the same time, do we all share insane amounts of money and end up with 120,000? Let me jump straight back into another game right now with 3 other players that also have these gobblegums, and let's go and check this out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back inside of another game of Ashes of the Damned right now. We have 4 players inside of this game, including myself, that have got profit sharing and the gift card gobblegum available right now. So without further ado, I have got myself my profit sharing already on, and boys, rock that gift card. Let's see if this all gets shared amongst us. No! That would have been so good, right? We've all got our 30,000 from our gift card gobblegum right there. So no, gift card and profit sharing does not work. Now, I do understand that would have been incredibly broken. I think Treyarch are very smart for not letting that work, but my goodness, that would have been absolutely insane. Now, there is another myth that I have seen that I am very certain will work. So let's have a very quick look at how we could get some easy money at the start of the game right now. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So the next myth we're going to be looking at is from I Am Jetski. And I Am Jetski said, myth, you can crush gobblegums on double points and profit sharing for insane amounts of points. And 3 pizza emojis. So yeah, we have a brand new feature inside of the game where we can crush gobblegums, and each rarity of a gobblegum will increase the amount of essence you earn from crushing that gobblegum. If we do this with double points and profit sharing, will we earn insane points? Let's jump back over to another game right now and check this out. Okay, welcome back to a game right now. Now, I am almost positive this is gonna work because I think I've already done this, but let's check this out. So orange gobblegums inside of the game right now. Let's convert this gobblegum and crush it. We're on 500 essence right now. We're now on 3,000. So that's 2,500 essence for an orange gobblegum normally, okay? So, without further ado, let's place on our double points inside of the game right now, and we're gonna find out if that orange gobblegum will then, instead of being 2,500, actually be 5,000. And also profit sharing to see if I can share this with Bailey, my bud, inside of the game. So double points. Yeah, there you go. Look at that, 5,000 essence for that one gobblegum because double points was on, and Bailey got some as well. He also got the 5,000. So absolutely, you can get insane points early on right here. Now, if we would have done, let's say, an ultra mega rare, maybe a gobblegum that we don't necessarily want, like Time Out, then you get 5,000 normally for that. So with double points, that would be 10,000, and with profit sharing on, that would be everyone inside of your game getting 10,000 points just off one crush of an ultra mega rare, giving you a total of 40,000 points inside of your game to distribute and open the map up on round 1 instantly without using a gift card gobblegum. That is insane. So absolutely, what a great way to get early easy points inside of the game right there by having double points profit sharing and then crushing a gobblegum. Now that was insane. So thank you so much for sending that myth in. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and make our way over to the final myth, the ultimate myth of today's show. Okay, so the final myth of today's show has been sent in by me. That's right, CodeNamePizza has sent this myth in, and that is because I have figured out inside of this game how you can get double health. And when I say double health, I mean 450 health and also armor plates on your person as well. And it is just insane. So if you are struggling inside of the solo boss fight, go and make your way into the solo boss fight with 450 HP and 3 armor plates ready to rock and roll, which is just insane. And this is all down to a couple of things. To do this, you need to make sure you've got the augment for Juggernaut called Iron Core. Iron Core allows you to have 100 more HP inside of your health bar when you don't have any armor plates active. active. So when your armor plates are gone, you normally have 250 health with Jug. With Iron Core, this will then put you up to 350 health. The next part of this comes from the Wonder Weapon. The Wonder Weapon allows you to gain an extra 100 health by using certain attacks with the Wonder Weapon. So if you use the range attack and then bring back the spikes that goes through zombies, you will gain health back from that. So if you have no armor plates active, have Iron Core on, and then do this, your health can go up to 450 HP. Now this is where it gets tricky, because if you armor plate up, the game instantly registers that you've got armor plates on, and it will drop you back down to the 350 HP cap. But if you want the 450 HP cap, you can do this by picking up an armor drop. So a max armor drop, it will trick the game into thinking you actually haven't plated up, which means that your max health is now 3 armor plates and also 450 HP. So like I said, if you are struggling with that boss fight in solo, make sure you go and enter this boss fight with that 450 HP, maxed out health, and 3 armor plates. But there you go. That is the end of Myth-Busting Mondays, episode number 1 for Black Ops 7 Zombies. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, do make sure you absolutely smash the like button right now on the video. Support this video so much. I love this series. And make sure you subscribe to the channel to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. We are still on the road to 1 million. I don't think we'll ever get there, but if you believe, make sure you subscribe. Remember to leave your myths for next week's episode inside of the comment section right now, and I will see you guys in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.